Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gnomoria. It is the second day of winter. We got 6 nomads last time. We moved as many as we could into their own personal quarters. We filled back up a lot of our career openings. Here's a mattress. Let's make that bed. Hopefully we will soon. We got a tailor up and running. We need to build some more statues in our great hall. This is something I just kind of constantly am doing for the reason of, well, if you keep increasing the worth of your great hall, more nomads each time, and that's the goal, is to really just increase the number of gnomes you have as often as possible. I am hoping that we will soon we're gonna up this to 35 as well. We'll have enough gnomes that we can have people purely on the military, but that may take a while. So last episode we finished up our bridge. There's a honey badger climbing our scaffolding of all things. Silly honey badger. So I was thinking that we need to kind of have another defense line. So I'm going to fell all these trees. Sorry, trees. We just kind of need the space for stuff. And we have all of our wonderful traps built in right now. So we're going to build more self-powered spike traps. We're going to put in 4 more. Once this is done, I'll show you what I have planned for another line of defense against the goblins. We lost 2 gnomes last time that the goblins attacked, and that's really awful. I'm wondering if it's partially because our stairway down is so far away from where we were fighting, which was over here, but I can see the stairs lead straight down into our great hall. That's not really what we want. Alright, so we are going to build a wall, and it's going to be a stone wall. So that's all. It's just gonna be those 4, but you'll kind of see why it's a good thing. Hopefully, you will hopefully see why it's a good thing. All right, we have those done, so we can we're putting in a second set of doors, so the goblins will get stopped twice, even if they bash down these doors, which is a good thing. And then inside that, we can build a bunch of traps. So I'm going to do 4 blade traps. Yes, that's going to take a very long time to build. Do not worry. I am aware of this. And 2 spike traps. So that way they can like bash this door and be like, haha, we got in now, but when in reality you really didn't. Not even a little bit. There's just more death waiting for you on the other side. Okay. Now we chop down all of those trees. Okay, a merchant from the Face Kingdom has arrived. Wonderful. I was just hoping we would get a merchant soon so that we could trade. I am going to have you plant birch trees. So you have 200 clippings. We don't really need to be too worried about it. There we go. Alright, that merchant will... Oh, goodness. We're still working on the bags here, but... Ooh, more statues. This is a birch statue. Are you worth a lot? 150. So not a ton, but not a tiny amount either. Alright, let's see. What did they bring with them? Do we need logs? Not really. Do we need clippings? No. The ore is nice because I'm lazy about mining it. The cotton's also nice. The wine and stuff is definitely nice, but we don't need anything else. Okay. Let's see, Tibanet, have you been making us jewelry so that we can trade? Yes, we can also get rid of these statuettes. So it's 300 of what we need. So Tibanet's not making like the best stuff yet, so we need just under 200. We need the skull helmets. We do have a lot of strawberries. We just need to get up to 200. So you can have like 50 birch clippings. And like 100 pine clippings. Oh my goodness, we have so many seeds. Yeah, trade. Ta-da! There we go. Now we should also probably, get some like normal furniture into this this part of the Great Hall. Not a bed. Although, when we sound alarms, people do get tired, so maybe beds? Would it work? Would they sleep in it? I have questions. This is not the best way to increase the worth of our Great Hall. I know that. Don't worry. But I am wondering, could we build beds? Like just one or two for the people who are exhausted when the call to sound the alarm, or I guess when the alarm comes in. We don't have any wheat right now though, which is a problem. Right now everybody's busily planting trees. Do you guys have food at least? No. My yaks have no food at all. So you know what, since what seems to be happening is that if you decrease these guys' priority, they are ignored. I'm gonna decrease their priority in the hopes that they're all gonna go to farming the wheat. And when we'll yeah, see, like the yaks are coming away to find food because otherwise they'd starve. You guys should be fine. And you are. How's our little pond doing? 42% still. This part's always gonna just stay one block high. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build some scaffolding. And then I'm gonna build floor. Right there, because then we can put torches up there and it'll just look nicer. So they can work on that. My lovely builders. Alrighty, good. We do have wheat being harvested. We'll up those back to 1 as needed. It is micromanaging that I wish we didn't have to do, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh boy, we need a lot of bags. Luckily, we have a fair amount of cotton right now. One, I don't know why that bag is missing. Two, let's put in the rest of them. See, the bodies have disappeared now from our graveyard. What on earth? Stock item. Why are we stocking items in the middle of the floor? Oh, but Jesus. Well, here, we're not done building all the crates yet. One of our beds has already been built. Okay. Designate personal quarters. I'm curious to see if we sound the alarm if anyone will sleep in that bed. I want to think that they would. Alright, if we can get a bed in here, we'll have personal quarters for everybody. Just be sure not to click on that thing, because it's evil. We'll build a door, we'll build a torch, we'll build a bed, there'll be another personal quarters eventually. Ooh, one of our traps is done. Awesome. We're still waiting on the other bed, but I am very curious as to whether or not anyone would sleep in it. Be an interesting experiment. It's only worth 53, but it is increasing the worth of our Great Hall. The worth is up to 33,000. Who's sleeping in here? No merchant and Nair. Nair is the only one without a personal quarters right now. There's little Tibinet. Look at Tibinet. You can rename gnomes, but the names they have are just so amazing. Why would you ever want to do that? Alright, and then that'll be so that we can add more rooms onto the Great Hall later. My Great Hall eventually will just be comprised of like a million different rooms. It'll be wonderful. I wonder, do things like this, the stonemason, do they have worth? No. The workshops don't have their own worth. Kingdom overall has worth, and that's good. Let's give our miners something to do. Huge mining operation time looking for metal. Or coal. Coal is good too. Alright, how are these guys doing? Their troughs are still empty. Saving. Even though we are harvesting a lot of wheat. What are my ranchers up to? One is sleeping and one is crafting an item. Yeah, I would like... Can we assign bone carving to the jeweler? And take it off of rancher, I think, at this point. Yeah. You can keep leather working, but we're going to take bone carving off. And then jeweler, you are going to get bone carving. Tibonut might not be the best at it. That's alright, he'll get better. Yeah, his bone carving's 9, but it's okay. Why are you refilling the alpaca trough first when they have 28? This is the problem with having 2 troughs. The yaks are like, we're coming for our food. Alright, well, the ranchers are working on it at least. Itchy, itchy, itchy. How goes the mining operation? Tin. We found another tin vein. And we found some copper too. Good. This guy's just like running back and forth. Look how energetic he is. Maybe we just need more wheat farms. That just might be the problem. Saw someone walking out with a trap towards our lovely entrance. Alrighty, let's just fell these trees in preparation for setting up a new wheat farm. Oh yay, one of them is actually filling up this one, the yak trough. My woodcutters must be busy, or sleeping, or something. Alright, did we finish the floor over here? Yep, we did indeed. And we've got some of the traps built. Alright, we're gonna build torches. My miners got tired and went to bed, I think. I know that I've given you guys a lot to do, but you are more than capable of doing it, little gnomes. Five whole wheat for 8 yaks. Alrighty, we got a woodcutter out here actually cutting the trees down. Good little woodcutter. Alrighty, and then we can do replace floor with dirt. That should hopefully work. And then once the grass comes in over it, we can lay a new large wheat farm. Did this wheat farm? Yeah, this wheat farm just never got its priority cranked up. There we go, guys. Get to it. More wheat is needed. I have ordered beds to be made. Alrighty. Ooh! There's a cavern right there. We'll go right up to it. But we have found quite a bit of stuff, which is good. And look at how great my miners are becoming at mining. They're mining everything so quickly. All that metal will be great for our armor production and of course for our production of traps and stuff. This poor guy is still sleeping. Poor Nair is sleeping in the dormitories by himself. I mean, I guess it's kind of like having a private room, you know? No one else is really going to bother you except for maybe gnome merchants when they're here, but I think our only gnome merchant has left. Alrighty, these just need to become grassy. And once they do, we can put in a wonderful thingamabobber wheat farm. That one. Awesome, we got our torches in. That's great. No. We'll just do like that much of the wall because I want to make progress with it. Eventually it will actually look good. Yeah, we're just missing these two and then these four. An emu has been born. Wonderful. I don't know how long it takes for dirt floor to become grassy, but I'm pretty sure if I tried to designate a farm right now, it would not let me. Oh no, it will let me. Huh, okay. I thought it would not let me in those areas. So now this is all the same wheat farm. And we need a huge wheat farm. We just do. There's no way around it. I'll put torches out here so that you guys can see when you're tilling in the middle of the night like you are right now. Oh, I don't think we can get to these. Well, we can have them at least build floor, stone floor. There, I gave them a lot of work. I was hoping not to give them this much, but oh well. It happened. Oh, we got a second bed in here. It's a pine bed. Oh boy. We got new people in the military too. I'm a little worried. Goblin has died. Hold on. Defend gnomes. Avoid enemies. Retreat if bleeding is on. Alrighty, it looks like all the goblins died. Someone's going out there to reset the traps. Hopefully none of our gnomes die. Obviously it doesn't have to happen right. Oh, why is it being like that? I'm gonna save just in case. I don't know if you could see it on the recording, but it was acting up and I don't want the game to crash. This is like, this, someone can't decide if they're gonna build this wall or not. Alrighty. Well, we won that battle decisively, I think. And my yaks have some food, which is a plus. We have tilled all these extra plots already. There's blood. Is anyone in the hospital? No, there's no one in the hospital. Time to build more statues, I think. In here. Instant statue, pretty much. There we go. Because the more that this is worth, the more nomads we get at the beginning of the season. It's sad how much of our whole kingdom worth is just in our Great Hall. Like, that's where all of our construction pretty much goes. Oh, okay. We can designate a personal quarters. Nair, you can finally have personal quarters. Aren't you excited? Oh wow. There's a... Uh-oh. I very much want to build a wall. Right there. Prevent any monsters from crawling in, you know? So I think about the only thing we don't have in terms of a workshop is a prospector's shop. So maybe it's about time we built one of those. Let's just put that right there. No current job has prospecting as a part of its job description, but we'll work on that. And I have no idea if you can hear that sound in the background, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Alrighty. Our wonderful Great Hall, all the statues coming in to be built. Oops. And we're gonna need more chairs. I'm wondering if we're not building any of these because we're out of birch? Are we out of birch? I have absolutely no idea if we are or not. But let's cut down all these birch trees. Then we won't be. Deforestation is the best. Because it could be that that's why we're not getting anything built. We have wood, but is it birch? I asked specifically for birch furniture. It might be pine. So if we have more birch, then, because see, like this is a pine, that's the Great Hall. This is a pine bed, so it suggests that maybe pine was just easier to come by at the time that it was built. Alright, we did get that wall piece built in, that's good. We have so much stone that we really do not need. So you have a birch statue. Birch statues are nice. I mean, the metal statues are worth more, but these are still nice. What's our kingdom worth? 62,000. What's our great hall worth? 35,000. That's a good one. We're only on the 7th day of winter, too. That's great. Hopefully by the time our next group of nomads come in, they'll be like, wow, this place is like the best. We should all live here. Saving. Anyway, with that though, I think I'm going to call this episode of Gnomoria here. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. As always, I'm the Purple Pegasus, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!